Okay, this is another example of differentiation using the rule that we have for differentiating a power of x. In other words, the rule is d by dx of x to the n is equal to nx to the n minus 1. And we can remember that by bringing down the power, subtract 1 from the power. And that's the rule that we use all the time. So let's have a look at this actual problem. So it's a little bit complicated. The first complication is that we have a square root in there. So first step is to replace that square root with a power of x. In other words, we can write this as d by dx, or the derivative of 2x to the 5 plus x to the half, remembering that square root is the same as to the power of half, plus 2 all divided by x squared. Then, because we've got a fraction, we can divide everything on the top line by what's on the bottom line. So we'll just do that individually. D by dx, 2x to the 5 divided by x squared is 2x cubed. Remembering that to work this out using the powers of indices, it's x to the 5 minus 2, because we've got 2 on the bottom line. We subtract the power on the bottom line. Using that again here, we get x to the half minus 2, which is minus 1.5 or minus 3 over 2, as I prefer to write it. And 2 divided by x squared is 2x to the minus 2. And now that's the preparation over. I haven't done any differentiation yet, just prepared it. So now what I can do is differentiate each term individually. Any constant multiples will remain. So the first term, the x cubed, when I use my rule, becomes 3, bringing down the power, x squared. Because I've already got a 2 there, it becomes 2 times 3x squared, or 6x squared. The next term becomes, bringing down the power, minus 3 over 2, x, subtracting 1 from the power will give x to minus 5 over 2, and then finally bringing down the power, and the last one brings down minus 2. With the 2 already there, that will give us a minus 4 as the multiple, x to the minus 3. Now that's okay as an answer, but we should really put things back into the form that we got originally, which included having a square root in there. So that's the same as 6x squared, that bit's okay, minus 3 over 2, x to the minus 5 over 2 is the same as 1 over x to the 5 over 2, which is the same as x to the 5 with the square root sign outside it. And then the last term is minus 4 over x cubed. And that's it.